I think that one of the root causes.
You identify yourself?
My name is Nick Sladona, and I'm a Move On member. I think that one of the root causes of the attack on Social Security is big corporate interests constantly trying to work on privatizing Social Security. Citizens United gives corporations more power to work against the National Committee to preserve Social Security and Medicare. I represent Move On, and we are asking you to sign on to our pledge of the 98% campaign. One of the 3 points of our campaign pledge is that you will promise to fight against Washington corruption, that you will work to overturn Citizens United, and that you will stop giving corporations the same First Amendment rights that we have all worked so hard for. Will you please sign this pledge?
Take a look at it, and I can tell you this much, I certainly supported our bill to defer the Citizens United decision. I think the fact that one of the things is absolutely critical. If a corporation wants to run commercials, I don't have a problem with that, but we should know the name of the corporation that is running those commercials. I think that's absolutely critical. So I will gladly take a look at it, and I will gladly come back here and sign it if we can do that.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Well, thank you all, people.
I have a question for you, sir. It seems like the people in Washington are always talking about the lack of money, but I believe we live in a country where we spend more on defense than all nations combined. I mean, that seems to me that's what's sucking the money out of the country. It's this enormous money we waste on defense. I mean, for what purpose? I mean, this nation hasn't been attacked, there hasn't been a war here since the Civil War. Why is there so much money being invested in defense and so little money coming to the people?
Well, you know, I would sort of disagree with you, not sort of, I would clearly disagree with you. I mean, we were attacked on 9/11.
I don't buy that for one second. George Bush did that, sir.
Well, I strongly disagree with you, but that's neither here nor there. I disagree with you, but the point is that we take steps to make sure that we are safe here, our military is strong, it's capable, and we need to make sure that our soldiers that are in the field are protected. Now, I didn't agree with the mission in Iraq, but that doesn't mean that we don't have to take every step possible to make sure that our soldiers that are in the field are safe and have the very best equipment. But I'll tell you a story that I think you will find interesting. On one of my trips overseas, I think I was in Afghanistan. I think it was in Afghanistan. And one of the people, we were in a village, and we were in sort of a marketplace, and we were talking to an interpreter. One of the people there said, you know what we need? We need more American money here because look at our streets, how bad they are. We need you to help fix our streets. And our water system is terrible. We need to fix our water. And our lighting, we have terrible electricity. And I turned to the person next to me and said, no, that's the exact same thing we need money for at home. That's what my
Do you ever walk on the sidewalks in Cortland?
So, point of that is that, you know, I am very pleased. We are, troops are pulling out of Iraq. We need to focus on our issues domestic. We need to focus on the jobs, on the economy, and on making sure that people have things like their Social Security benefits guaranteed to them. But it's also our responsibility to make sure that we are safe, that we are secure, and that we do everything we can to stop a second terrorist attack on these shores. So, and I will continue to work for that, and I will never stop with that. Yes, ma'am.
As long as you change the subject, I would like to thank you for your efforts on behalf of keeping upstate New York clean from the onslaught of potential premature hydrofracking.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Why and who put the cap on the amount of salary that is taxed to the public? And how did that cap, was that cap fluctuate?
Well, it has changed over the years. Max, do you have a historically? The question was, I mean, the cap is put on, that's the cap on the amount that we tax.
Yeah.
She wants to know who put the cap on, and we, as legislators, put the cap on. So, I mean, we don't want to increase that.
Why is it capped?
Well, I mean, because, not to excessively tax. We obviously try to keep the tax as low as you can. The system is solvent at the level that it is at now. So I don't see the need to raise the cap on it at this point.
I want to follow up on Holly's question on the cap. The cap is at $106,000 a year. The people who make more than $106,000 a year don't have to pay social security taxes on any dollar that they earn over $106,000. We could ensure that social security is solvent, not only for the next 25 years, but for perpetuity, if we let the rich move the rich into paying their fair share of social security benefits to workers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other comments? Well, folks, thank you all very, very much. I'll be here for a little while, and anybody else has any thoughts or comments?
Yeah, and I have-